Okay, so I want to tell a little story about this girl named Jinju. This Korean girl from Smithtown I used to know. Jinju Kim. She was a casual acquaintance of my friend Ashley that Ashley introduced me to. And she was a little on the ugly side. I guess Ashley figured none of her other friends would ever go out with me, so she would just introduce me to Jinju. Maybe I had a chance with that. And so she gives me Jinju's number, and we start talking. And like right from the start, this girl's really fucking weird. One of these weird, nerdy Asian kids. She had no life. She had no social skills. She just like studied all day. Never had any fun. And she'd say all this weird ass random shit. Like she would go, "Oh my lord in heaven." Like, who the fuck says shit like that? Like, what are you in some 1950s TV show? Like, Leave It to Beaver? It's like Leave It to Beaver, the Korean edition or something. Like, who says that shit? And yeah, so we talk for like a month or so, and then I come home on leave from the army. And she invites me over her house, apartment in Smithtown. And it's New Year's Eve day 2007, December 31st, 2007. And apparently she had a boyfriend. And she was cheating on him with me. And this girl was such a slut that she literally invited me over as he was leaving. Like, I saw this guy's car coming out of the parking lot as I'm driving in. He didn't know it, but I saw him. And I'm like, God damn, this skank can't even wait a couple of hours to get more dick. She needs another dick right now. So I go inside, we go in her bedroom, and the first thing I ask her is, where is your bed? Because all I see is this big ass block of wood in the middle of the room. And she's like, oh, well, that's my bed. I said, what do you mean that's your bed? It's a piece of wood. So she's like, I know, that's my bed. But what the fuck is that? How do you sleep on a wood bed? Like, there wasn't even a mattress on it, right? Not even a little thin prison mattress. Nothing. Just wood. She slept directly on wood. Like, wow, girl, you must have fucking multiple sclerosis already, even at 17. Yeah, your back must be fucked. Ow. But like, whatever. I'm gonna get some pussy as long as I don't have to lay on it. It's cool. So she lays down on the wooden bed, and I start eating her out. And as soon as I do, I notice that she's got this weird extra flap of skin hanging off of her pussy. I'm like, what the fuck is that? Why does she have a flap of skin? I've never seen that before. It just looked really weird, right? But the rest of her pussy looked okay. It didn't smell, nothing. I really wanted pussy, so I'm like, fuck it. So I ignored it and ate her out. Then she goes to give me a blowjob. And the side note about me is that I had never come from a blowjob. I don't know why. I never had a girl that was good at it or what, but it just never happened. And it kind of frustrated some girls too, right? Because they'd be like, oh my God, did you like come yet? No, just forget it. It's never going to happen. Give it up. I can't come. Ugh. But right from the start, she's different, right? She sets herself apart from the competition because, god damn, she was good. She was like a heavyweight champion of blowjobs. And it was a foregone conclusion I was going to come. Oh, I definitely was. Any minute. But then all of a sudden, I'm like 30 seconds away, and the fucking phone rings. And every time that happens, you think, oh no, don't answer. Don't answer the phone. Call them back. What does this bitch do? She gets up and answers the phone, and it's Ashley on the other end. Like, oh, Ashley, what the hell? How you doing, girl? Like, hello? This? My dick? You know? Oh, fucking God. And I held this over her head for years, Ashley, right? Like 4 years later, I would tell her, hey, remember when Jinju was giving me a blowjob and you fucking ruined it? Thanks a lot. Again. I still hate you for that. And so, yeah, that was my first day with Jinju. And then like a year or so later, I didn't see her for the whole year. Me and Ashley decide to go chill with her together. So we go over her house. And she's not really in a mood to chill, but she's one of these people that's kind of a pussy, right? One of these pussy, like, Asian kids. And she's not good at saying no. And even when she says no, it's not very forceful. So people just kind of keep going, like, no means yes, that type of thing. So we just start kind of fucking with her, right? Because we think it's funny to annoy her and get under her skin. Just like the way getting a reaction out of her. And then at one point, I decided it would be funny to tackle her to the floor, sit on top of her, and pretend to like hump her, right? So I get on top of her, and I'm just like, oh yeah, Jinju, oh yeah. And this girl's flipping out, right? She doesn't think it's funny. And she's acting like I'm fucking raping her or some shit, even though I obviously wasn't. And Ashley's like standing there laughing, and I'm laughing, and Ginger's like, stop it, stop it. I'm like, come on, oh my God, it's so good. Why would you want me to stop? And this went on for like a few minutes, and then all of a sudden, her mom walks in. Right, her mom is this crazy fucking Asian tiger parent. One of those like, I don't want you ever even talking to boys till you're 35. That type of mom. And she told Jinju explicitly, like a million times, no boys over the house. And thank God she walked in exactly when she did. Because if it was 5 seconds later, she would have walked in with me on top of her daughter, fucking humping her on the floor. And her daughter, like, crying. And I probably would have ended up in jail, me and Ashley both. But thank God for timing. Because it's the second I got up, she walks in. Now, Jinju was kind of ugly, but somehow she fell far away from the tree because her mom was absolutely gorgeous, drop dead gorgeous. About the sexiest Asian MILF you're ever going to see. Even though she's like 50 years old, she was beautiful. I think Jinju said she was a model. I believe it. Maybe a supermodel. She was that hot. And her mom just sees these two people in there that she's never seen before. It's like, who are you? Why are you in my house? And we're like, oh, we're sorry, man. We're sorry. We didn't know she wasn't supposed to have guests. We're going to leave. And, we get out of there as fast as we can. And then we get in the car and start driving away. And I always suspected Ashley was kind of a sociopath. Because, her sister Rachel was a psychopath. Rachel literally took a knife and stabbed her own father, and tried to kill him. Basically because she hated her dad and it was Tuesday. And he almost died. But I always thought Ashley was a little bit of a sociopath. But I didn't realize how much until we're in the car, like I said. And Ashley looks at me and goes, yo, you should have raped her, yo. Yo, you should have raped Jinju. It would have been funny. And I'm thinking like, what the fuck? I'm like, yo, what kind of girl jokes about like raping someone? I mean, I guess you could, but it was just the way she said it that made her sound like a psycho. And I'm like, God damn, bro, I got some crazy friends. And then like another 6 months go by, and we don't see Jinju at all again. And one day me and Ashley are bored, so we decide to fuck with her. And somehow we had her mom's cell phone number. I don't know how. Don't ask. But I call up her mom, and her mom's at work. And, her mom's like, hello? I said, oh, hi, Mrs. Kim. How are you? Who is this? Who are you? I said, oh, I'm Jinju's boyfriend. What? She has a boyfriend? She's not supposed to have a boyfriend. I don't know about this. I said, oh, yeah, I'm over the house right now, hanging out. She said it would be okay. What? It is not okay. No boys over the house. That's it. I go home from work right now. I am leaving. And we're both like, oh, God. Her mom actually drove straight home from work immediately to confront Jinju about this imaginary boyfriend that wasn't even there. And Jinju had no idea what was coming, obviously. She's just at home minding her own business. And I don't know what this girl's mom did to her. I don't know if she yelled at her, smacked her around, what she did, but it had to be something bad. because we called her back about 4 or 5 hours later, and this girl is still in tears, even after all this time. She's like, I can't talk right now. I gotta go. And she hangs up the phone, and we never heard from her ever again. She never talked to me or Ashley, as you could imagine. Yeah, I know it was kind of a fucked up thing to do, but I guess I'm already going to hell, so what's one more thing? But yeah, this is the story of Jinju, the great Jinju. What a girl. What a fucking girl.